$1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe. Never know when I'm gon' need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that.
We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. From the end zone, this is Mickens. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Herbert off of play action. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing first play is Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So on 4th down, the Broncos send Corliss Waitman out to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Madsen. A short throw to Ingram. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Madsen. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Madsen. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not a good start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being in the right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Third and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Play action. It's Herbert. That's caught. And now look at this.
Damn!
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Broncos at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 and a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. No score after one on EA Sports. From the 5, 2nd and 4. On the option to give to Williams here. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Damn.
He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see it goes back in the but for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Now he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Madsen. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Bro, he tired of shit.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Madsen connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It looks like they got it. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yards to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now Herbert off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 8 yards on the pick up there, and it moves his sticks.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This one swung out to Williams.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Okay. Come on, Zaire.
It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Yeah. He can be out for the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what you're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And the Broncos are going to call the first of their
God, you
timeouts.
fucking kidding me.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk
Give me a yard, nigga.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Steps away to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, fuck that nigga up.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Nothing.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Madsen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
All right, robbing me with this fuckboy, with this fucking shit.
Like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, I call another play. Motherfuckers.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Madsen. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't get it.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madsen. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Back to throw again. Flush to his right. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. Robinson. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Madsen. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a little high.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Madsen. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Tackled on the play by Damari Mathis.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg. Madsen rolling to his right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Freeman. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 1st touchdown on the year. The Chargers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. From the end zone, this is Mickens. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. I don't know that you've got a wealth of options here now. 3rd down from your 2.
The question is, how much confidence do you actually have in various aspects of your team? In your defense, in case things go wrong. In your quarterback to take care of the football, your offensive line to protect it. If you're feeling pretty confident about all those things, you might take a shot right here.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The punt team on now. It's from their end zone. They get it away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing on 1st down. Madsen connects with Kittle underneath. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Madsen. And
what the fuck?
Complete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
How the fuck that nigga do that?
This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. And this 3rd down, they had to be
dropped the motherfucking
pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
You missed.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well
You ain't
short
kidding me, bro.
and this will remain a
I'm by my ass
touchdown
kicking.
game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden
Yeah,
opportunity to
hurt like
possibly
shit.
put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Eluding the pressure line. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throw left side to Kincaid. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here we go, 1st and goal. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. Rashawn Slater, 1st-round pick in 2021, guilty there. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Keep it going. Take it to him. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Third down and goal coming up here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Alexander, oh my God, Alexander! What the fuck?
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final
What the fuck you jamming for?
Now the extra point.
Yeah. Come on, man. Y'all do all that to get this shit away. To do that. Fuck on, bro.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
Goddamn field.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay. Can't be able to do that bullshit, man. That shit wrapped up. The fuck?
Throwing to start the drive. Madsen.
What?
The throw there is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you
That's bullshit.
Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Throwing again. Madsen. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Madsen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll come up. 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it. This is Ware. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
You won't get all back you want.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
This is first and 10. Herbert. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
That nigga is some shit. Oh my God.
No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
What are you doing, Alexander?
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Fucking kidding me.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This to potentially send us to overtime.
No overtime. That's it.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, it's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Chargers, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Denver, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Come on, Alexander. What the fuck was you doing, bro? turn this shit around, bro. Next game, I'm sending